February the 22nd, 2011, an event we will never forget. The 6.3 earthquake caused severe damage in the city, killing 185 people and wrecking thousands of homes. Our city was brought to its knees. We wanted to do something tangible and practical to help people get back into their homes. Jessica and Israel Cooper, along with their father Phil and Phil's sister Faith, founded what was then known as BuildTech. The need was great, and in the first 12 months, the team grew from 4 to 40. With a particularly fierce winter approaching, it was a race to repair roofs and remove chimneys. It was frantic and endless work that relied on Kiwi ingenuity and being prepared to do whatever it takes to find solutions for the thousands of families who are now living in broken homes. Still in the early stages of the Christchurch rebuild, our team, now reaching over 100, was carrying out huge volumes of house repairs. After we had exhausted the labour pool in New Zealand, we began recruiting workers from the UK, Ireland, and the Philippines. We were grateful for the people who were keen to help and prepared to move over, often moving whole families to be part of the rebuild.
Bringing in different nationalities and cultures to our team was a fantastic experience, but it also proved to be quite challenging at times. We had a few language barriers, and so we had to develop a sort of dictionary as such. We also helped with rental accommodation and driver's licenses and arranged connection and cultural evenings.
I love the values the company has. I've worked for many companies in different parts of the world, and this is the first place that I've really experienced culture, and true work culture, where everybody's provided for, everybody's looked after. Regardless to who you are, you get the same treatments. So it's just a different life, really. I suppose part of Kiwi life, isn't it?
In 2013, we reached a milestone of repairing 1,000 homes, and over the following 3 years, that grew to 4,000 earthquake repairs. And we'd learned that as well as restoring homes, our top priority needed to be the welfare of our people. If we wanted to build flourishing communities, we had to first be part of a flourishing community ourselves. With such a big team, we wanted to establish a genuine people-first culture.
We love to see the gold in people and just helping them reach their full potential.
We're the first construction company to introduce a living wage, which was about recognising welfare and wellbeing of our staff. We love the diversity and what people bring, not only the good qualities, it's about looking at the whole person.
Our experience in the Christchurch earthquakes taught us that the safety, the security of a healthy, safe home was incredibly important, particularly to the well-being of children. But we began to realise that more and more families and Kiwis around New Zealand didn't have the safety and security of a home. They were living in cars, in garages. We'd seen the profound effects that homelessness had, and a passion in us was ignited to be a part of the solution and do something about it.
We forged a partnership with Housing New Zealand, now known as Aotearoa, as well as a growing number of community housing providers providing affordable housing around the country.
So 10 years ago when I started here, I noticed the BuildTech / home vans coming in and out of here, and I learnt that the boys were heavily involved in the earthquake. I reckon they were going to need a hand. It was just something that I really wanted to be part of and really wanted a partnership with.
Right from the start, we wanted to look for some opportunities to partner with other organisations that were doing fantastic work in the community.
So in 2017, we partnered with Habitat for Humanity, using the expertise and passion we developed during the earthquake rebuild to transform the lives of families in Fiji and Nepal by building homes.
It was a fabulous experience to be able to return some of the service that the Nepalese gave to us after the Canterbury quakes.
By 2018, we had already expanded to meet the growing need in Auckland and Hawke's Bay, and expanded further to serve communities in Palmerston North, Hamilton and Rotorua.
We completed our first affordable housing development at Sherbourne Street, Christchurch. We decided to set a different sales model where we only sold to owner-occupiers or ethical investors. It wasn't an easy or popular decision, but the reason we did that was that we felt we needed to set the standard ourselves.
We've seen the projects go from smaller scale to much larger scale like you see here at Karamu. It's that increase in scale that I think has a much greater impact on the New Zealand built environment for the social impact. But what we really enjoy with Israel and his team at home is the passion, the enthusiasm and the energy that they have and the reasons behind their developments.
So it was time to change our name to better reflect who we are and what we care about. We build homes, but we care about the families and the individuals who live in those homes. And so home to us seemed to fit more about the heart and the mission of who we were as an organisation.
Culturally, we're all about people. And I think home really does reflect what we value the most.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the last 2 years will go into the history books across the globe. It really accentuated the need that everybody needs a place to call home.
So how will we achieve our kaupapa? Firstly, we will build better homes and communities by continuing to develop what and how we build for our customers, for our communities, and for the good of our planet. We'll focus on excellence through innovation by continuing to improve how we build, by being humble and accountable, by continuing to improve the skills and capabilities of our people and our technologies. We want to intentionally influence positive change in our industry by demonstrating that there is a better way, by living as an example first ourselves by how we do things and the way we conduct ourselves. We want to become more passionate about what we do because we all choose to be here, because we care about the people and the families and the communities that we build for. I guess the last 10 years have really taught us that people are at the heart of everything we do. It's why we exist. It's what we care about the most. And we are so excited for the next 10 years because when we look around and we look at the people that we do it with, our partners, our customers, the communities we work with, we are just so excited that we continue to work with such amazing people and we can have such a positive change on our community.
We're thankful for all of the mahi our people and partners have put in over the last 10 years, and our goal that everyone has a place to call home can only be achieved through working together. From home repair to home provider, always innovating, always with people at our heart. We are home.